Hello everybody and welcome aboard. Today we're going to be testing shotguns, and on the side, since testing actually takes quite a while and there's a lot of delay in between, we're going to be also listening to some music and checking if it's worth saving for future streams. Well, the music that's currently playing is not one of them. We will switch to them when we start the testing process and it starts getting a bit boring. That's when we're going to start doing it. And looks like it's just at the correct time for the stream to start. Yep, let's get going. Let me check which weapon we're testing. Oh, it's Heck. I kind of already knew that actually. Alright, before we actually go into Heck, we can check that this is a semi-auto weapon. So that's going to make things easier because I've already tested Strun, I believe. Yep, MK1 Strun and base Strun. And I have a template for the general style of what this kind of build would look like, and then we're gonna go based off of that. And the Heck, to be fair though, Heck does have an augment, so it's very likely that that build is not it at all, but we're gonna test it anyway just to get a baseline understanding. Are these correct? 100 times scale, headshot, single target test, all 25, 100, that's correct. All these are disabled, perfectly fine. Let's move on. Heck can actually do some crits, like if I dropped primed reload here and put corrupted crit chance, that was a 30% chance. That's not terrible, but for now let's just test out the baseline and see how that goes. And while the test is happening, I'm actually going to start the YouTube audio library music. If a music especially catches my eye, then I'm going to save it. This first track is called Pulsar. Let's see how that goes. Okay, it's not starting. 1 second. Let me reload it. While I was looking away. Oh no, all my filters went away. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. But for now, let's go back. Let's have a look. 85. I'm looking at my list here, and Boar MK8 MR2 weapon actually has a 73. Though this is not the best Heck can do, that's just the baseline. Now let's have a look. What should we change? Let me just put the default music on for now, and then we're going to go back and fix that. Let's say that hypothetically we were to drop out both fire rate and primed reload. Like a primed reload, probably not going to drop that. Let's keep primed reload and just put crit mods. Let's see how that goes. Corrupted crit chance and primed critical damage. I'm on the side, and I'm currently trying to reset all my filters. What genre? I'd say ambient, cinematic, classic sounds good. And what mood? I'm gonna say calm, with no attribution required. Okay. Okay, now this is Pulsar. Let's see how that goes. Let's make sure it's not too loud though. Is it the correct loudness? I sure hope so. It might be a bit too loud. Okay, that should be better. Alright, looking back, oh wow, this crit build did not go. Oh, let me put myself on the other side. There we go. The first build was 85.89. The second build was at 111. Is it just me or is the music still too loud? Okay, let me reduce that again. Okay. Alright, that should be good. So the crit build did not go as expected. It's actually pretty terrible. Let's go back and put prime reload back where it was. Do we need fire rate? That's a really solid question. Because fire rate would make this a 4.12. That means less than a second for the full magazine. But our reload is also just 1 second. So that's not terrible ammo economy at all. Where's Heck multi-shot? How much multi-shot was this thing again? Let's see. Multi-shot is 14. Base is 7. With heck multi-shot, that'd be 21. So this is 200% multi-shot. Because it's tripling it, yeah. With galvanized multi-shot, would it be better to use galvanized multi-shot or heck multi-shot? Oh, by the way, this build is just for the absolute best the heck can do. It's not the kind of build a new player would use at all. It's just that we're trying to see what the absolute best a weapon can do possibly is, and use that as a basis to recommend weapons, rather than what you would expect a new player to have. Let's try out this build. Okay, thus far, I'm thinking that Pulsar is worthwhile. This song that's playing right now. And we should probably save it. I like it. It's nice, it's calm, has a little bit of punch in the back. Pretty good. I'm gonna give it a star so I can grab it later. Oh, I should actually make a text file. Oh yeah, I'll make a text file and write the name so I can grab it later with like certainty. Pulsar. There we go. Alright, that was an 81.98, so that's a win. So here's my next question. Can we swap out Toxin 6060 for Toxin 90? And will that be a win or will that be a loss? Because I'm checking to see if we need more stylish chance or not. Because we have a multi-shot of 28. And that's the starting point. It's actually more than that. It's probably close to, let me do the math actually. So base is 7 multiplied by 1 plus a 2 from Heck Multi-Shot, which is Scattered Justice, it's an augment. And then another 2.2, I believe, from Galvanized Multi-Shot. No, maybe it was 3.2? Was that 3.2? 2.2. Okay, if it's 2.2 extra from Galvanized Multi-Shot, then we're getting a total of 36.4 after like a couple of kills. So with 36 hits, 20%, I feel like that's plenty. Especially when viral doesn't affect on first hit anyway, so getting multiple viral hits is not that big of a deal. At least it's not as much of getting just one. Like the first one is more important than the second one. And the subsequent ones as well. Okay, let's check this out. Cold Toxin. Solid viral. No corrosive, no nothing. But less stylish chance. Is that better or is that worse? Okay, this second song is Event Horizon. Let's see how this one goes. Okay, let's see. We went from 81.98 to 82.98. That's a solid 1 second loss. Interesting. I did not expect it. I genuinely thought that there's absolutely no way that this would be a loss, but it actually is a loss. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Toxin 90, Toxin 6060 actually. So what should I test next? What if I drop out fire rate? And instead of fire rate, I just try like heat 6060. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Actually, now which I'm paying more attention, this new song, the Event Horizon, not hitting the right spot. It's a bit annoying in the headphones. I'm actually just gonna skip it. Yeah, let's just go to the next one. Okay, this next one is called Singularity. Okay, wow, look at this. The current top was number 3, right? Yeah, let's bookmark that. Okay, we just went from 81 to 95. Wow, that is terrible. Like, horrifyingly bad. Yikes. Okay. It seems like fire rate is actually a massive deal. Interesting. But what if we used, since we have galvanized status, what if we used magnetic fire rate? That's pretty decent and it has an extra element. Where was it? Here it is, magnetic fire rate. Ooh, would you look at this? Okay, so we went from 81 to 88 because of the fire rate loss, because magnetic strafe is only like 40% fire rate compared to like 90 of shotgun barrage. But I thought the extra elemental might have actually made it better, but turns out it did not. Alright, so what if we just throw out an absurd amount of just elemental damage? Let's forget about viral, just we're going for one hit kills this time. Toxin, then big electricity, then big cold. Well, corrosive cold or viral electricity? Let's try out both of them actually. Let's try out both of them, see what happens. The Singularity song, I'm not fully sold on. It's like alright, but not the best. Okay, let's go back. Now we're swapping from corrosive cold to viral electricity. Let's see what happens. Ooh, look at that! From 84 to 98. So corrosive cold was actually the play here. Interesting. Alright, let's do a bit of a detour now. Now we've done the basics out of the way. The question is, should we use semi-shotgun cannonade? Semi-shotgun cannonade completely nullifies fire rate bonuses, but it also nullifies negative fire rate bonuses. So if this was a crit weapon, we would not lose any fire rate by using corrupted crit chance. The question is it worth it? Well, one way to find out. Toxin, cold, heck multi-shot. Let's move that to making it to 60-60. For now, we'll test out other possibilities right after. Okay, I'm not really sold on this song either. Let's move on. This next one is called Lanya Kia. Not sure what that means. Okay, I'm already not liking this one. It's a bit itchy. Like my ears itch from hearing it. Yeah, let's skip this one. Next. Oh, the test got finished. Wow, that's terrible. Look at this thing. Yikes. We went from like 81 to like 91. Yikes. Alright, so what should I test next? I'm curious, if I made this corrosive, would we actually be like better off when we have this much base damage? Let's try it out. Toxin, big electricity. Let's see what happens. Another thing worth testing out is that what if we drop out normal base damage and put on more reload speed? Would that be worth anything? That's another thing to test. This song, I'm liking it. I think this song does have what it takes. Its name is also From Here On In. It's not bad. I like it. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. The current best thus far was 81.98. We just went down 4 seconds to 77.74. That's ridiculous. That's so much damage. The corrosive damage from Prime Charge Shell, they really pushed this past the limit here. Brilliant. I'm still gonna keep number 3, but we're gonna keep number 10 in our back pocket, which is the current top. Let's go back. What else do we want to test? Oh yeah, I wanted to test... Before we test anything else, I want to test one more thing too. What if we straight up just go for magnetic damage, but the highest number possible? I mean, it's not effective against armor, which is the main thing corrosive is good for, but big number, eh? Let's try it. With 3 base damage mods, 2 multi-shot mods, and like 330, I believe, 330 elemental damage, it's gonna be big. Like a really big burst of damage, but the element itself is no good. I really doubt it's any better. It's gonna be better against Corpus, I can tell you that much, but not sure about the rest. I wonder how much better it will be against Corpus though, like a lot or like a little bit? Oh yikes, that's terrible. But how did it do against Corpus? 25. Wow, it's not better against Corpus. The only place where it's actually better against Corpus is against solo Corpus techs. Any other area, normal corrosive is actually doing better. Probably because they still have armored units, like they have drones. Let's go back to our corrosive. So, what if we drop prime base damage? Let's see, is it worth it to drop prime base damage out? That's 165. I think this guy gives us 80% per element. That's 2 elements worth. I feel like we're gonna get more than 2 elements, so like 30 plus multi-shot. So we're gonna keep that. And here, we're gonna put cold reload. Where's my cold reload? This guy, which is also known as chilling reload. Now I have viral electricity. First I'll try this one, and then we'll try corrosive cold. With this, while we cannot increase our fire rate, we have at least reduced our reload speed even further. Alright, and this next song is called Viral Bliss. I am uncomfortable. Questionable name. Thus far we have 2 songs that we will add to our stream playlist. Not bad. Let me pour myself a drink. Okay. What was the testing again? Oh yeah, reducing reload and dropping out the default base damage mod. Yeah, that did not go as planned. Yeah, not at all actually. It's terrible. On 77 to 94. Okay, we're gonna be keeping that. Before we do that, I'm still curious as to what would happen if we went the other way around to make corrosive cold. How big of a difference is that? Also, this song is not it. We're gonna go next. This one is called Viral Dance. How is this a calm song? This feels more like Bright. Ooh, look at this. Oh my god, look at the difference. Hey, music. Next. Okay. My god, look at the difference. We just went from 94 to 77. That's straight up ridiculous. The only thing we did is just swap out the position of 2 mods. And we have such a humongous difference in performance. That's ridiculous. Just going from default baby mode viral to corrosive electricity. No, corrosive cold actually. That's kind of ridiculous. I did not expect that. And not only that, it went from a build that's like one of the worst ones we've tested thus far to the absolute best thus far. Look at this. This is the prime point blank semi-shotgun cannon and Galv savvy build with 1 reload mod. This one has 2 reload mods, 7744, 7774. So this guy wins, at least for now. We're gonna keep it. We're also gonna keep the other ones. But still, number 13 is still the current top. I did not expect that. Like genuinely, I was about to give up and I almost didn't test this one. Alright, that begs the question. What if we swap this Toxin 90 for a 6060? We would get more corrosive elementals. Would that be of any value? Well, we're about to find out. Because more elements is also more base damage, it has potential. But when your multi-shot is 30 plus, maybe it actually isn't that big of a deal. I guess we'll find out. Yep, it truly was not as big of a deal. The default... Wait, what? Oh, I take that back. Actually, I take that back. It actually did beat it. We went from 77 to 76. Dang. Who could have seen that one coming? I certainly did not. Okay, so this is the beauty of having something that you can mathematically test out. If I did not have this tool, I could have never guessed that this would happen. You have 30 multi-shot, but still increasing the stylus chance by a little bit was actually significant. Probably because increasing the stylus chance and then increased base damage through galvanized savvy, but that was unexpected. So we have a new champion thus far, 76.87. We might have to go back and have a look at the fire rate build as well. What would we do though? We tried out the 90 mod, yes. We cannot remove multi-shot, galvanized savvy, or practical prime reload, so those are not going anywhere. Scary Justice is absolutely not going anywhere. These multi-shot ones are absolutely necessary. We tested it out and the difference is humongous. I guess we could test out the fire rate build with corrosive instead of viral, but that would kind of defeat the whole point of fire rate, wouldn't it? I feel like it would. So what else is there to test there? Also, what's the next song? This song is called Akatsuki Rising. And the last one was Rain Over Kyoto Station. I actually did not pay attention. Let's go back and listen to it again to see if it's actually worthwhile. Another 2 minutes, that's not a big deal. What would I improve in this setup? I could try reducing the reload even further, like that's always possible. But I feel like that's not it. We tried going for magnetic fire rate, that wasn't it. So what else can we test? It's quite a limited build. Have we tried corrosive on it? We tried... what is this? Toxin, the corrosive cold, by giving up Hex multi-shot, which is a no-go. It's a complete no-go. Okay, let's try this, but with corrosive. Let's see if that's any better. Okay, so the things to change would be these three and this guy. And this one would go. And we'd need fire rate there. Electricity, toxin 60-60. No, I feel like we should go for toxin 90. We have fire rate this time. We're going to test out the 60-60 variant shortly after. Okay, is this song any good? I feel like it is. It's a bit low-key, but it gets the job done. It's not as good as some of the other ones we picked, but I feel like it still has a place here. So we're gonna add it to the stream playlist from now on. Rain Over Kyoto Station, that's the name. Ooh, look at this! Oh my god! I forgot to put Prime Point Blank in the bid. Look at this. This is Point Blank. 7923. This is Prime Point Blank. 81.98. We actually have to redo that with Prime Point Blank. Dear Lord, how much better is it gonna get? It already beat out the previous fire rate variant. So the question is, how much better can it even get? Is it gonna go to a level where it can compete with the other tops thus far? That's a good question. Let's find out. Oh my lord. Is that a 73? 73! We just went from 81 to 73 simply by changing one mod. No, actually it was both mods. These are two mods. We just changed from viral high status to just base damage corrosive. And the difference is absolutely mind-boggling. I'm telling you, without the calculator, you would have never known that. Alright, so let's test out the 60-60 variant. And yeah, we're going to throw away the viral variant just out the window. It does not exist anymore. Let's go with Toxin 60-60, see how that goes. And in the meantime, let's grab the next song. This one is called Akatsuki Rising. Let's see how that goes. My voice is about to go out. This has been an exciting stream. Every time I'm testing one of these weapons, it's just as exciting. So we've already beaten Boar, which its best was 73.36. Yikes, we actually broke the record again. We just went from 73.63 to 73.15. Another win. Dang. I have a little bit of a question. How big of a difference would it make? I actually want to retest magnetic fire rate again. Like maybe this time it will be better. Let's say fire rate is 3 instead of 4. I feel like there's something with magnetic that might happen. Let's see how that goes. By the way, this song, it's good. I like it. It's very moody, very ambient. Perfect for a stream. Background music. Oh, yep, this is not it. Normal fire rate is still the king. Let's go back to the results for a second. The current top for straight up double base damage mod with semi-shotgun is Corrosive Cold at 76. The current top for the fire rate variant is very similar, not too far off. It's also corrosive, with just that we swap out semi-shotgun for point blank and instead have shotgun barrage. How could we improve these? Let me grab the next song. This next one is called Jomon Grave. Not sure. When it comes to the triple variant, did we try a 60-60 variant for it? Yes, we did. Or maybe not. No, we didn't. Seems like we did not. Okay, let's go to number 10. What's the difference with this one? That's semi-shotgun there. The rest is the same, roughly. We only want to see what would happen if we swapped out Toxin 90 for Toxin 60-60. Let's see if that's a loss or a win in this setup. Okay, this song actually feels like a ringtone or like an alarm, like you want to wake up with. It does not feel like background music. I'm not loving it. Let's go to the next one. This one is called Aomori Wings. Okay, let's see what happened. Number 10. Ooh, it's a win. We just improved build number 10 with build number 19. But still, that 73 is still out of reach. So now we know that this corrosive 165 plus 60-60 is actually very important for this setup. What else can we do? It's proving quite difficult to find something better. Though still, by a good margin, the fire rate variant is still king. One thing I want to check out is whether or not it's better compared to chilling reload. What if we go for radiation magazine? That could have some potential. So the difference is semi there, prime charge shell there, and radiation reload there. Okay, semi there, electricity there, or we could just keep it there. Radiation magazine. How much magazine does this give us? It gives us 2 extra shots compared to cold reload, which reduces our reload by less than 0.2 seconds. So I feel like actually radiation magazine is doing more for us. And its value is 153 compared to cold, which would be also 153. I feel like radiation magazine is going to win out here. Like, there's a good chance of it happening. I did not like this song too much. It was too naturey. This next one is called Sample Mind. It's a bit too loud. Oh my god, look at this. Dear Lord. We just went from 76 to 72 and broke the record again. This is the beauty. I'm gonna say it over and over again, but this is the beauty of a damage calculator. Because I can follow multiple tracks and figure one out and compete with the other one. So now we know that atomic fallout, unlike magnetic fire rate. Unlike magnetic fire rate, atomic fallout, which is the radiation magazine, absolutely has a spot in this kind of build. If you can find the slot for it. So number 14 was replaced by number 20. We've broken the record for this so many times now. The last one was 73.15. This one is 72.34. So which line do you want to follow next? Hear me out. What if we straight up only kept one base damage mod and then added fire rate? I doubt it'll be any good, but like, it's worth a try, right? I'm predicting the outcome to be like 80, 85 maybe. Oh my god. Okay, I am completely bamboozled here. We just broke the record again. How? How is that even possible? This is ridiculous. How did we... This is a completely new branch of build. This is a single base damage mod with a ton of elementals. God damn. I was not paying attention to music, so let's actually replay that one again. This new branch is at 71 as opposed to 73, which was the previous record, and 72. It's a whole second better. Okay, now which we're here, let's try out magnetic fire rate too. I think I know what happened there. At level 100, we had so much damage that the best way to go was just to add more fire rate and ammo economy. Okay, that did not pan out. Magnetic fire rate is not better. I'm getting the vibe that magnetic fire rate is not it. Like, thus far it has not been in any builds. Wow, look at this build. Can you even believe it? It's so nonsensical. What do we even do with this? Okay, I have a question. What if we swap out radiation magazine for like blaze maybe? Because it has base damage in it and it has heat. We're losing out a bit of ammo economy for more heat and damage. Well, actually, it's not direct damage, it's base damage increase. The elemental is about the same. I doubt it will be better. Oh, I think I know what happened. Let me check. Atomic Fallout, was it? Okay, Atomic Fallout is actually a 40% magazine increase, but because it is rounded up, we're getting way more than that. We're getting a 50% increase. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's not a win. That's a big loss. So yeah, that's the reason Atomic Fallout is so ridiculous. Because if you check out primed magazine, that makes it 8, and that's a 100% increase. While atomic... Yeah, what if we just go with primed magazine though? Like, what would that do? Would that be a win? Would that be a loss? Let's try it out. Okay. Sample Mind, it did not... We listened to it twice, and I still don't think it was that good. So let's go to the next one. This one is called Tiburtina. I'm really liking it. Oh my god, look at this. Can you believe it? Can you even believe what I'm seeing? 67. We just went from initial 85, which was already a template for another weapon that's like super strong. It's already super powerful. We just went down to 67. Can you believe it? Shotgun barrage, Galp Heavy, Galvanized Hell Toxic Barrage, Prime Tactical Reload. So, thus far, the only thing we've proven is that just throw as much ammo economy as you can for heck, and that'll boost your damage output through the roof. Fire rate, reload, magazine. Just throw it all. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm actually starting to wonder what if we swap out one of the multi-shot mods for more fire rate or something? It sounds absolutely ridiculous, but I'm actually considering it. Let's try it. Let's try. Where's magnetic fire? I'm losing my mind and my voice. Where's magnetic fire rate? Let's try it out. Instead of heck multi-shot, let's go magnetic fire rate. There's no way this is better, right? Like, that's gotta be impossible. Okay, I'm liking this song. It's a bit too sleepy though. Oh, by the way, we forgot to save 24. Okay, we saved it now. It was a big loss, actually, it turns out. Like, humongous loss. Like, almost a 20-second loss. Makes sense. What are atomic fallout? It's gonna be less of a loss, but it's still probably gonna be a loss. And after that, we're gonna test cold reload as well. So, hampering our fire rate was a big mistake, turns out. Because we want as much direct damage as possible while maintaining a very high ammo economy. Because yeah, heck only has 4 shots. But if you double load those... Oh wow, 78. Wow, it's actually worse! Dang, I did not expect that. As for the song, I feel like it's too sleepy. This one is called Inner_Outer. Okay, I feel like it's pretty near impossible for something to be better than a Scattered Justice in that slot. Which begs the question, what else do you want to test? I said I'm going to test cold reload, so we're going to test cold reload. But I know it's not going to be better. We're just going to check out whether or not it's better than magnetic fire rate or not. Okay, I also like this song. It's pretty decent. But it's also very sleepy. It's actually making me fall asleep, which is not good. Okay, it was not better than Magnetic Strafe in that setup. But it was better than Atomic Fallout, which is surprising. Oh yeah, Heck Multi-Shot, go back to where you were. Vigilante Multi-Shot, Vigilante Fire Rate, Hunter Mumu, Impact Magnetic. These are not going to do much of anything here. What is there to test? I do wonder, what if we swap out Galvanized Status for just like primed base damage. How would that look like? What would that look like? I know it's not going to be better, but how much worse is it? Like a lot or a little bit? Wait, what? Excuse me? What? Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? We just went from 67.82 down to 67.5. Okay. I just give up, bro. Like, that's just impossible. How? Is it because they're mostly one-shots? We're not getting much of a benefit from Galvanized Savvy in comparison to just directly having that damage? Is it because we're mostly usually getting just 2 status effects before the enemy dies? And looking at the consistency score, this build also beats it in consistency score, at least in Corrupted. The other ones don't make a significant difference in their times. Look at this consistency score, right? This is the old record, 74, 198. They stay the same, but the Corrupted one, the top end of the Corrupted one, the top 95, goes from 4 to 2. This is despite the fact, okay, if you look at the solo values here, I should probably change the color of my cursor to like green or something. Let me do that. Windows I, mouse settings. Okay. I hope you can see it better now. Oh, it's still white. Oh yeah. Yeah, I totally forgot. Even if I change mine, it's not gonna. It does show up, but unfortunate. I am not a big fan of display capture. Unless there's actually some sort of setting that allows me to make it work. Let's see. Options. Capture cursor. Yeah, there's not much of an option. Oh, whoops, what just happened? Looks like YouTube was not receiving enough for a second there. But it should be fine now. I hope. Yeah, for a second there was a stutter in the internet connection, but it should be fine now. You didn't lose much of anything. I was just trying to figure out how to show you the green cursor. Wait, is it green? Did it actually work? Let me zoom out 1 second. Oh, it did. It just took a second to update, or maybe I wasn't paying much attention. Maybe I should make it a bit bigger too. Let me see, is it humongous now? No, it's not humongous on your side. It is green, but it's not humongous like I made it. Yep. Did not become humongous. Well, that's fine. As long as it's green, you should be capable of seeing it at least. Alright, I was talking about the solo times here. When we compare the 24 to 28, which is dropping out Galvanized Savvy for Prime Point Blank, the Prime Point Blank variant is getting 1.7 in the Corrupted Solo, while Galv Savvy is getting 1.55. And these consistency values, I believe they are based off of Solo. Despite that fact, Prime Point Blank is still winning here. It's bottom end is higher, like its absolute maximum damage is lower, but its average damage is actually a bit better, which is very surprising. Which begs the question, if we go for Prime Point Blank, can we just use Toxin 90 and beat out it with direct damage? Yeah, it's a worthwhile question. Like, who would expect Prime Point Blank to win against Galvanized Savvy? That's like unheard of. But somehow for this specific weapon in this specific scenario, it actually is the answer. Completely baffling. But that's the beauty of it. If I couldn't test these so accurately and mathematically, we would have never known. Would you look at that? It's nearly identical. Oh, I forgot to change the record holder. So 28 to 29. Looking at these numbers, the only thing that's significantly different... Oh, wait a second. Oh, no, it's a loss. Never mind, it's a loss. We just went from 67.5 to 67.81. So yeah, it's a loss. It's like straight up. No competition there. We're going to keep our Toxin 6060. How big of a difference was it again? 28 to... What was the last one? 27, 26, 24. Yeah, it was 24. It was a 0.3 seconds different. Not a lot. Just enough to make it count. Oh, by the way, hello there, MROG5869 in the chat. Sent a heart in the chat. Yeah, hello there. So the question is, usually tests don't take this long, but this weapon has just been curveball after curveball, unexpected after unexpected. Also, the song finished. Let me change the song. Okay, I already don't like this song. Let's go to the next one. Okay, I don't like this one either. Let's go. Okay, that's better. Okay, let's have a look. Look at how many tests we've done thus far. We're on test 29 already. We had a build that we called solid at the start, which is 85. Then we found a new one, like 73. Then another one 72. Then another one 67. So many twists and turns on this one. It was a complete unexpected after unexpected. And all of that has reached us with given us this absurd build, which is like one base damage mod, which is not even galvanized savvy, not even semi-shot and cannonade, fire rate, double reload magazine prime mods, double multi-shot, and then corrosive with 160-60 and 165. I am truly lost to where could I even take this after this. Like, we've tested every possibility at this point. We absolutely cannot give out either prime reload or prime magazine. They're just not going anywhere. I guess I could try cold reload instead, but if we do cold reload, we absolutely should go for Galv Savvy again. Let's try both of them. These are the last ones we're going to test because, yeah, I cannot come up with any other builds to test out. We've just tested all the possibilities I could think of. This song is pretty good too. Let me save this one. It's called Pienso Viento. Okay, let's see. 70.63. Back in the old days, this would have been like solid or like very good, but not anymore. We just have 67 now. Let's try out Galv Savvy as well, just to be on the safe side. My voice is about to give out. Let me pour myself a drink. Let's go to the next song. We just went from 70 to 73. Like, it's really ridiculous that you would never expect Point Blank to be better than Galp Savvy, but it somehow is. What was here again? Prime Reload, yeah. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Okay. Final build. Let's actually reposition things a little bit. Like, it looks very messy right now. Maybe put fire right there and like this. Yeah, that looks better. That's actually... How different do you think it would be if we just retested this thing? I'm curious, really. I'm also kind of scared that it might be worse than that one Galp Savvy build and the whole idea will crumble. Tell you what, if this is worse than that one Galp Savvy build, then we're gonna go with that one because that one has higher maximum damage. Oh my god, not only was it not worse, it's actually better than the other one by like 0.07. It's the exact same build, it's just randomness, just slightly making differences, but it seems like it's very minuscule. The differences between these builds are much bigger than the randomness can even make happen. Okay, so we're gonna keep this one saved. 67.43. Do you even believe it? Bore, which is MR2 shotgun, that was 73. And I was wondering how much better we can make it, and we made it a lot better actually. Like, this is quite significant here. 67.43, that's saved. And we're also gonna save this build here. And I'm gonna send this into this Discord server. You can't see it, but trust me, I'm doing it right now. Also, the song is not too bad. Okay. So I just sent it in the Discord server. Or did I? I thought I sent it, but it's not showing up. And if I send it again, there's probably going to be 2 of it. Uploading 2 files. Okay, it did not appear. I'm going to try that later. But for now, I'm going to update our lovely... Let me actually show it to you. This thing, the spreadsheet. What was the number again? It was 67.43. 67.43. Brilliant. This stream has only been an hour, but I'm already losing my voice, so I'm probably not going to test out a second weapon. Yikes. This was an adventure, I can tell you that much. And looking at these bad boy shotguns, you can clearly... Whoops. You can clearly see we went from 137 to 110 to 73 to 67. This is probably too small, you can't... Okay, now you can definitely see it. So I'm wondering, Comb and Dragoon, I really doubt that Comb and Dragoon can beat out Heck here. But Comb does have an impressive fire rate, so it's possible, but Dragoon is just absolutely no way. Like, I'm predicting that Dragoon will absolutely not be better than Comb, than Heck. Because not only is it slow, but also the charge time. It has to charge and then shoot just once, and then again has a reload. Very annoying. So yeah, I feel like we're gonna call it a day here. If you want to test out your own builds, feel free to download MinMaxer's Dream. It's completely free. You can just grab it anytime. You can download it from itch.io. No login or anything required. Though I would recommend grabbing it from the Itch app, like the desktop app, because if you grab it from the site, you'll have to download the whole thing again every time. But if you grab it from the desktop software, then you can update it without downloading the whole thing, because the updates are like in the kilobytes. Well, otherwise, every time I fix a little bug or add a little feature, you'd have to re-download the whole 200 megabytes. Just pretty annoying. I feel like the Itch app deserves some respect in the regards of it being a very efficient version control system, because updating it is very efficient. 99% saves basically. Every time I update something, like I am yet to see something that's more like than a couple megabytes in terms of updates, because it's mostly backend. Calculators are mostly backend, very few front-end elements, which makes sense why the updates are so small in size. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna see you guys next week, and for the next video, it's gonna be whenever recommended shotgun is ready, which probably is not gonna take too long, but it's gonna take a while because it just took us an hour for one weapon, and there's like 30 weapons, I think, 30 something. So yeah, another 40-ish hours of testing, assuming I don't have to retest anything, which sometimes can happen. And then I'll have to record, and then the audio. It's gonna take a while, but it's not gonna be as long of a wait compared to the rifle video I made earlier, because that one was like 100+ weapons. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and bye bye for now.